Hi, this is Lloyd Cooper, founder and lead auctioneer here at Benefit Bidding. It's Tuesday, May 19th, and you know what that means? It's Technology Tuesday. I'll tell you what, I'll meet you in just a few short seconds over at the studio. Peace and love, my fundraising friends, and welcome to another episode of Technology Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about how popcorn bidding and auto bidding can make you more at your gala events. Also, if for the past you've been running gala events, you probably haven't been using popcorn bidding, so popcorn bidding may be something new to you. And several of the nonprofits we've been recently working with have raised $6,000, $7,000, and up to $9,000 extra by turning popcorn bidding on and ending their events. But before we talk about popcorn bidding, come on in. There's something I'd like to talk to you about, something that I could really use your help and guidance on. It's time. I really do need to get a haircut. It's probably been end of February since I got my last haircut. The last live gala event I really worked was March 7th. And so a lot of the barbershops have been closed. And the other day my wife walked up to me. She had her clippers and her little snippers in her hand. And she says, "I'm going to give you a haircut." And I said, "Oh, no, you're not. I've decided to become a hippie." And she laughed at me and she said, "You can't become a hippie." And I go, "Why not?" And she goes, "Well, hippies are skinny." So I'm going to prove her wrong. I went ahead and you saw my van I drove in on and also. But basically, I really don't want to have to mask up and go in and take the risk of getting anything. Also, I'm kind of scared about letting my wife cut my hair. She's never cut it before. And so maybe I could become a hippie. So I've got three options here. So in the comments below, if I could appreciate if you could come in and tell me, what do you think? Should I let my wife cut my hair? Should I man up and do that? Should I put the mask on and try to make an appointment and wait in line or should I become a hippie? And so basically we're going to call this episode Peace, Love, and Live Streaming Events. So that's why the hippie theme today is if you could go ahead and comment below, and then next week I'll give you the results and then we can decide if we're going to get a haircut or not. So anyway, again, welcome to Technology Tuesday. We're going to be talking about popcorn bidding today. That's right, popcorn bidding is a really nifty invention, a really cool thing that we have in our technology. And what popcorn bidding does is when the auction closes, it looks at the time remaining before it closes an item. So if we set popcorn bidding to 5 minutes at your gala event, say you're doing a virtual streaming live event and you have a whole bunch of your silent auction items that are ready to close. Now at a gala event, we say the auction is closing at 8 p.m. It closes at 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. or whatever the close time is, because once the auction closes, people want to be able to pick their items up. They want to go. They don't want to wait around. Now with popcorn bidding, if we set popcorn bidding to 5-minute increment, we set it to a 5-minute interval. Anyway, but if we set popcorn bidding, turn it on, set it to 5 minutes on the timer, what happens if somebody comes in and let's say the auction was closing at 8 p.m. Someone comes in at 7:59 and they bid on an item, then that auction item is extended to 8:04. An item has to set for X number of time before it closes. If we set the item to close and popcorn bidding at 5 minutes, somebody bids at 7:59, it would then close at 8:04. If we set popcorn bidding for 10 minutes, they bid at 7:59, the item will go to 8:09. So it makes it more like a live auction event if you think about it. So if the popcorn bidding is turned on, the backup bidder gets notified. Because if popcorn bidding was not on, a person bids at the very last split second, the item closes, the auction's over. The backup bidder never had time to come back and make that last bid. So if popcorn bidding's turned on, the backup bidder quickly gets a text notification and they can come in and bid again. We've had auctions where the actual popcorn bidding on some items has lasted up to 2 hours. This is with it set at 10 minutes. For some of your virtual gala events, sometimes we recommend setting it at 5. Again, it depends on the item value and also maybe the audience that we're interacting. Maybe a little younger audience, more tech savvy, more on the text right back. Maybe if an item's really, really expensive, we might want to set the actual popcorn bidding time out to be a lot longer interval of time. So again, popcorn bidding, if you turn it on, it will make you more money in your auction event. Another feature I'd like to talk about that we have here at Benefit Bidding in our software is the max bid or auto bid. I believe everyone should also, all the other software companies should also have this feature as well. And basically you can come in and you type the maximum amount you want to pay. So if you want to bid $500 on an item, maybe the bid's at $250 and you're willing to spend $500, you can come in and type $500 in the auto bid field, submit your bid, and then the system will bid for you up to $500. Now sometimes we get calls or people panicking, say, I pushed the auto bid button. What does that mean? Is that system going to keep on bidding for me on into infinity? No, of course not. It only bids up to the amount you put in there in the auto bid field, and then you push the button, it will bid for you up to the amount you put in the auto field. So when you combine auto bidding and popcorn bidding together, you can make more at your live streaming gala events. Also, if you're running an online only event, I always recommend turning on popcorn bidding. Now, when popcorn bidding is turned on, we do need to notify people and let them know how this feature works. So we're going to want to put something on the website about popcorn bidding and let everybody know that the auction will close popcorn bidding style. Because if they're sitting here at 7:59 again, waiting to make that last second bid, wanting to get that item within the last 30 seconds, and then they see the item is back active again, some people may get a little upset if they're not notified about the popcorn bidding being in effect for that auction. But you definitely want to turn popcorn bidding on, because it can make you thousands of dollars more on your live streaming gala events. That's it for this week. Hope to see you next week on another Technology Tuesday. Next week, we're going to be talking about green screens. Hope everybody has a wonderful Memorial weekend. We'll see you next Tuesday. Go ahead and hit that, smash that like button on the video on the screen below. Go ahead in the comments again. Tell me if I should get a haircut, or maybe it's time to try to be a hippie. You know, I never got to be a hippie. When I was growing up, my dad's Marine Corps background, we always had short hair. After I graduated college, I went in the Navy, so I've never got to do the hippie thing. Maybe it'd be a fun thing to do. So go ahead in the comments below. Should I let my wife cut my hair? Should I mask up and go out? Or should I just become a hippie? I really do like riding around in the van. See you next week.